So, here we are at the 2025 Santa Barbara International Orchid Show on March 9th. And I'm going to jump right into it here. This is Cal Orchids display. They always put in an incredible display. No exception this year. They won an award for the best display over 100 feet. And if you look right there in the center of your screen, is the grand champion of the show. That is Dendrobium speciosum. And of course, in a Jeep, that works well. Casti. I love them, they're just gorgeous. Got an award. And moving right along, this was the best Cymbidium of the show. Wonderful color, and you can't tell by the screen, but it's really got a nice size and a nice round shape. Some nice Laelia anceps crosses. Coastal Sunrise. Just very, very cool color. And sadly, James Rose, who has been a fixture of the orchid industry in Santa Barbara, has sadly left us this year. Sunset Valley Orchids. I love the color on this guy. Very cool lip. Excuse me.
No problem.
This is what's called a cerulean type because it's quote unquote blue. And another cerulean type. Very large Australian Dendrobium hybrid. Got an award. And you got all the reds over here. And most unusual, and Ebrananthera from Southeast Asia. Okay guys, that's about it. I've covered most everything. Until next year. This is a very, very well done display. A lot of time and effort went into it. Paph Paradise. These guys are really, really dark. Oriental Cymbidiums. Jim Slonaker, Ventura, California. Paphiopedilums are his specialty. Cool little thing. Santa Barbara Orchid Estate. There's a piece of history for you. These are all Dendrobium speciosum. Each one's a little different. Orchids Royale, obviously they specialize in complex Paphiopedilums. And some lovely greens. This is a very, very fine Cattleya. Wonderful color. It's an intermedia. Oh, there's one big Zygopetalum. Joe Ambriz. Joe Ambriz is one of the hardest working guys in the orchid world. If you're ever in Santa Barbara, look him up. See his greenhouses. He got some awards. A nice speciosum, Dendrobium speciosum. Wonderful Cattleyas. And a peachy. Great, great, great. This is a nice orange with a red lip. This is Dahlia superbiens, and it's one of my favorite orchids. This is right. That's it. It is just so tough. It grows outside. Really a hardy thing. Joe gave me a piece a number of years ago, and mine is just doing great. I really love it. It's tall. Those spikes are 7 feet tall. Let's go see what he has on the other side. Oh, that got an award. And over here, I took some liking to this thing. It is called, let's get the name in there. Where is it? Oh. Australian Midnight. We're getting a full effect of here. That goes down a long ways. Very cool. And this is the Vietnamese Orchid Society's display. They always put in a really good display. Everything well grown, impeccably groomed. It's a real joy to see somebody taking so much interest in their orchids. Got an award. Check this guy out. That is one dark flower. And moving along. Let's see what I got. Oh, got a nice group of Paphiopedilums here. Get down and cruise through them. Varianum type. This in the back here, zygote, is extremely unusual. I'm surprised it didn't get some sort of recognition. This guy's really big. Super Cooley-eyed hybrid.
That's why you came to the show and slowed down and asked questions. So when this finishes blooming, Phalaenopsis are easy to grow. They'll flower for a really long period of time. They'll probably take a little bit of care of it for them. And as soon as the last flower drops off, if this browns back all the way, then cut it off. If it doesn't brown back, wait a bit, like weeks, and see if it might send out another spike off the side. Or you can go back and cut it. Just these things are called nodes, where the flower comes up. You can cut it, leave about 3 nodes, and you might be able to, it might force a new spike to come off of it. The problem is, those flowers are going to be smaller, and it's taking energy away from this plant trying to get ready to produce flowers. Or 6 months from now, depending on what the parents, mom and dad are. It depends on who mom and dad are. So a lot of times, if the parents, if there's a winter bloom or a summer bloom or the parents, and they can cross over, and then potentially have flowers present. The trigger on these is temperature change. So if you keep them in the house,
Celidium tracianum. Very cool thing. Species. We are Orchid Society of Santa Barbara. Ooh, ooh. Check this one out. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool.
Start browning past that last flower and those, they'll cut it off. But now the energy is going.
Best red cattleya of the show.
Of building up, getting ready.
This is Frank Methman's display. He's an individual grower, and needless to say, he's enthusiastic about orchids. And has a big collection. This is our own club's display, 5 Cities Orchid Society. And, you know, we may not have the best display, but everybody says we have the best variety. We got the little tiny pleural phthalids. Pedalum, little bitty things. Big cattleyas. This is interesting. This is a Cynorchus, an unusual species. And a bunch of cymbidiums. Nice colored cattleya. This one got an award. Oh, check out this phylogeny. Very cool. Gotta have a lizard. Dendrobium kingianum Betsy by Chris Erler. Dendrocylum.